Hey everyone, my name is James and welcome back to Antiaris. So it's day number 5 and it's actually our first video in 2018. So let's take a moment to bring in the new year by saying Happy New Year. Welcome to 2018. I'm sure it's going to be an absolute belter of a year. I have good hopes for the year. It's going to be good. So I'm starting today's episode a little bit later than I would usually start an episode. And that's because I actually need it to be nighttime. Because to make a weapon that we're going to use today, we need fallen stars. So obviously it makes sense to wait until the nighttime. So yesterday we needed rubies, because these rubies were going to be used in that weapon as well. Well, don't worry. I actually went and got the rubies today because of a few comments from you guys actually pointing out various points in the series that we have shown areas which have rubies. So I'm not going to lie, you know, going out there and finding rubies is, something I could go and do, but it's so much more effective having you guys figure it out for me. I won't lie. Maybe I'm lazy. Probably. I'm lazy and a moron. But yeah, welcome to the new year. I hope you had a good new year. I mean, I hope you all celebrated and you had fun, and maybe with some family, maybe with some friends. I remember when I was younger, you know, I didn't used to do that. When I was obviously like 11 or 12, maybe even 10, I used to play games until the new year. That was like my favorite thing. And get this right, this is the saddest new year you'll ever hear of, right? But to me, it meant a lot. So one year, I was really, really into the horrible Facebook game, Farmville, because I didn't have a computer that could run games, and this run on absolutely anything. And one year, I spent a new year playing Farmville, because at midnight, your cows change colour. That is dismal. In it. I was about 11. I was young. I don't necessarily know if I have any elsewhere. Oh, I've got 8. Oh, there you go. I don't even need to do it. Perfect. Right, so I do need meteorite bars. So this is all unorganized for now, but don't worry, it will get organized soon. Meteorite bars. Where on earth are they? They're around. Trust me, they'll be around. But I also need to get some gems as well. So let's see here. Okay, so there's my amethyst, there's my rubies, and there's my meteorite. And then it uses a space gun as well. And I think that's all you need. Yeah, so this is it. It's called the Cosmic Raya. So here we go. It's agile. Got extra speed. Look at that. Hell yeah. Cool, right? The only problem is it uses mana. And unfortunately, we don't have much mana because we literally just used all of our stars. So what I'm debating doing, guys, is I'm going to get a second space gun, if I can make one. And I might be able to. And then what I'll do is I'll swap them out as we go along. Right, so I'm going to do Eye of Cthulhu now. We've had a few bad attempts the past few days. It's been a little bit grim. But don't worry. Don't worry, I'll be able to do it today. Okay, buff up. Take a sugar cookie. And let's begin. Okay, so like I mentioned, because this needs mana and we don't have mana, I thought, well, we can use this for the beginning and then swap to the space gun when we need it. But the good thing is these guys should give off mana crystals. Should do. Okay, here we go. Here's some mana crystals. Go on, give me those. Oh, mana stars, sorry. I'll probably get that wrong for the rest of the video, but don't worry. Maybe I've said it wrong all my life. I don't know. Whew. But I hope you all had a good way of celebrating, at least. I ended up going to a place in my hometown, which is cool. Well, actually, I say that. That's weird to say. It wasn't actually my hometown because I don't live in my hometown anymore. But I think I've lived here for so long it feels like it almost. I don't know if any of you have ever like moved around or anything like that, but you know, after a while, it really just starts feeling like home. Like I feel more proud of where I live now than where I lived before. Anyway, that's a side note. I ended up going to this place, and it's actually kind of funny because, and I can't name the person, unfortunately, but I ended up bumping into another YouTuber who I had actually seen on YouTube, who's a daily vlogger, and the only reason I can't say who it is because he heavily covers where I live, and I don't want you to know who that is, because I obviously don't, you know, for privacy reasons, you don't want people knowing where you live. I mean, you guys know that, don't you? Right? I'm sure you all do. You've all heard of YouTubers speak about that and stuff like that. But anyway, it's irrelevant. I can't mention who it is, but it was kind of interesting meeting another YouTuber. I don't do it very often. The first YouTuber I ever met in real life was Python, and then it was the Yogscast and Pedguin on the same day. Like, you don't meet YouTubers very often, honestly. But this guy was big, got the same size subscribers as me. But it's kind of funny because I watched him. Obviously, he had no idea who I was. You know, maybe he's not a Terraria fan, eh? But yeah, it was interesting to say. 52 health. You kidding me? You kidding me? Oh my god. So I couldn't unfortunately make any magic regen or magic power because I don't have moon glow, which is a bit of a shame because I actually thought I would just pick some up naturally throughout the world, or maybe I got one in her bag, but unfortunately not. But I did end up making an extra mana star, and I'm actually going to make one more. So with that made, I think I'm almost ready for this fight. I think, I don't know, going off my track record with the Eye of Cthulhu, it's not looking pretty good. And I imagine a lot of you are like, my god, Chippy, why have you gotten terrible? And you're not wrong to think that, but I think I can do this. I think the Eater of Worlds is a different kind of boss. Especially one that's like easy to do with projectiles, because we have a piercing weapon, which is our cosmic raya, and I think it'll do good. I think it'll do well. So I had a question for you guys. Usually I like to ask something so that I have something to talk about tomorrow, and I wanted to know, what is your New Year's resolution? Do you even set one? I'll be honest with you guys, I don't actually set them. And it's not because I don't think I'll commit to them. It's usually because I'll just forget it. And I'm also kind of one of these people that just like, if I think there's something wrong, I just kind of solve it, if you know what I mean. You know, I don't really set goals or anything like that. You know, if I had to make something generic, it would be like, oh, make more YouTube videos. But I've done pretty well at that. I had a really good 2017, so, I mean, you don't really want to be setting resolutions if you already had a great year. But I want to know, have you set a resolution? Is it like study harder, hang out with friends, lose some weight, exercise? Well, maybe I could do that. I could always do that. I could work out. I'd love that. Wouldn't everyone? I think we're all a little bit lazy sometimes. I mean, I know I am, you know. But whatever. So I guess if I could set one, I would set that maybe. That'd be pretty cool. I've always said, because there's no gyms where I live. There's none. Like, there is literally none. But they are, like, available if you, like, drive out of where I live. So I'm thinking, like, well, I've got a driver's license now, and I've got a car. I could always do that. So that'd be cool. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I've already set. All right, there we go. I've already set one now. It's to join a gym. Come on, that's the most cliche one I could have picked though, right? That is literally the standard of a New Year's resolution. Join a gym, work out, get big arms, lift, bro. I don't know where I'm going with that. Anyway, let's blow up this area and we'll see. But yeah, I am interested because I know people stick by him and some people are like really serious about him. One thing I always do every year, if you didn't know, is I do Lent. Lent is a season where you give something up for 6 weeks. It's a religious thing, in all honesty. But I don't do it for that. I just do it because it's like, oh, it's a really great time to maybe make yourself a little bit better. And like, I'll do stuff like I won't eat takeaway, or like I won't have energy drinks or something like that. That's kind of what I usually go with. That's the bog standard for me. So that's like a resolution in a way. I was one off then. I always hate when that happens, when you're only like one off. Go on, blow it up. There we go. Oh god, I hate shadow orbs. I'll be honest, like usually I don't even bother putting them on because I just think they're so terrible. They nerfed them years ago, absolutely years ago. Like back when I first started playing Terraria, they were great. Like it was something that like every player would go out and get just because it really, really, really helped out. But now they're just terrible. They're not even worth... Honestly, they're truly not worth getting, are they? I'm just thinking, I want a platform here. Do you know what? I'll even just build over this. Just because that water is obviously really hard to walk on. Oh, do you know what I miss? I miss my summoners from the Christmas series. I really enjoyed having summoners. Or summon, what are they called? Summons. Yeah, I really enjoyed having summons. Because I never played Summoner. And I had to kind of rely on the summons for a lot of that series. Oh, it's a standard worm. That's obscure. Right. I don't know if that will trigger it. Yep, there we go. Okay. Nice. Okay, this is good. Going well so far. Happy with this. I just got spat at by it, didn't I? I'm just trying to think. Is that actually good enough to hit me? Okay. Alright, yeah, this fight's a piece of cake. Look at that. Oh, come on now. That's too easy. Too easy. At least I'm not that bad. I can't do this one. You watch this. A boulder will come down, smack the hell out of me. Hey, an amulet piece. Oh, I get it now. I get it. The amulet that the pirate wanted. You get them from the bosses. Ah, okay. Got ya. Got ya. Amulet piece. There we go. Alright, sick. What's the other one called? Amulet piece 2? Or do you just need 3 to make the whole thing? Ah, there we go. Sick. That one looks... I don't know. I was going to say that looks like it could come from the Eye of Cthulhu, and then that looks like the bee. Because it's orange, but who knows? Alright, hell yeah. I did it. So many of you thought I wouldn't. No, I bet you're all quite supportive, and I appreciate that. So this beating of a boss has actually unlocked something new for us. You may remember what it's going to unlock. Do you know? Do you remember? It's a new pickaxe that we can use to mine, hopefully, those gems. Because that's something that we've got to do. So let's make up our demonite. Nice. 45 pieces. That's a lot. That really is a lot. And then we'll go over to our anvil. So here's everything we can make. I'm going to make the pickaxe. The nightmare pickaxe. Oh, look at that. What was this? 30% pickaxe power. Is that better than copper? Let's see. Copper pickaxe. 35. Yeah, so it was slower. It felt slow. I'll tell you that. Oh my god. Look at that reforge. Really? Really? Here I am complaining about it being slow, and we get a slow one, basically. Right, let's put the demonite into here. Let's see what we can make. So, the beak. Oh, wow. 10 range damage, 25% chance to not consume ammo, shoots 2 times in one use, bullets are setting enemies ablaze, science has no means when it's overflowed with power. Alright, well, do you want to make that? I think we should make that. That'll be a good little laugh. So we need some vile mushrooms. Now this is one of these things where I don't think I actually have any. Unless, I'm literally... Oh, there you go. So I've got 4. How many do we need? Is it 5? Alright, well, we'll work on that then. Come on, let's go grab one of those. Because why not? I'm out of wood though, so I'm going to have to start destroying some of these trees, which is a little bit of a shame. Because I do like how foresty this area looks, but I think if I plant them again, it's not going to matter too much. Wait, I just want to double check. Where do you actually craft this? You craft it at a demon altar. Interesting. Interesting. And how many bars? 12. So I've got enough. So let's put those back. Right, we'll head there. We'll make the new weapon, because I'm pretty excited about that. And then we'll use that new weapon while we're mining gems. And there we go. That's a very productive day. Very productive indeed. And I really hope we can mine these gems, because it'd be pretty weird for them to add something into the spawn progression that you can't get until hard mode. I mean, there isn't many things like that, is there? Obviously, you have like hard mode ores and stuff, but you don't really have anything else. Not really. So I mentioned in the last episode that I finally passed my my driver's test, so I was very excited about that. And if you guys wanted to know, I actually did like my first long drive today, and it went fantastic. It was really good, honestly. I had a lot of fun. I really enjoyed driving. It's yeah, it's a passion that I didn't realize I had until I started to learn. And then now, I'm really interested in cars. Like, I read up on cars a lot. Which is obscure because I could not give, like, an absolute, you know, care in the world about cars until, like, 6 months ago. Like, I really couldn't care at all. Like, I couldn't name a single car brand. And then now, I'm reading up on every single model I can. It's weird. It's weird. My older brother, who's quite a bit older than me, is really, really into cars. And always has been. Like, ever since I was, like, a child, I remember him talking about cars. It's like, it's all he ever wants to discuss. And I always thought, you know, oh, man, I hope I get into it like he does. Because watching his enthusiasm was, like, encouraging, but I never did. But then now I am, so it's cool. But it's actually ironic because he's a lot older. And he's getting really into gaming. Like, oh, there you go. You feel an evil presence watching you. That's the one from yesterday, isn't it? Oh, great. Now I feel bad about going underground. Because I'm going to get a free Eye of Cthulhu fight. Oh, should I just take the fight? You know what I'll do? I'll head into the corruption to go get my mushrooms. And I won't go underground. I'll fight the Eye of Cthulhu. And then I'll do something else. Yeah, okay. And then I'll go do my thing, yeah. Right, I'm making sense. Trust me. Okay, let's not lose too much life, James. Ah! Oh my god, I almost died then. Right, have I got a nurse? I must have a nurse. Must do. You know what I'll end up doing? If I end up beating the Eye of Cthulhu right now, I'll end up cutting that one that I did earlier down to like a few seconds. But if I don't win this one, then they both get cut. Right, where's a demon altar? Do I have one that's nearby? Pedguin tried to tell me the other day that you get... oh, there you go. Yeah, Pedguin tried to tell me the other day that you will always get a demon altar near your spawn, and I didn't know if it was true or not. And this is while we were on live stream, and nobody could confirm. Okay, here we go. I ain't got any buffs. We'll see. Okay. Right. Kill these little dudes, because they give out the mana stars. You know what my big problem with this fight is? I literally have no speed at all. Oh, I love these free mana stars. Go on, keep giving me them, boy. Okay. And I'm going to keep taking my well-fed buff as well. Right, I should be able to use these mana stars available to do the last part of this fight just fine. Ah, okay. Okay. It's going to do the charge now. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Going well. Going well so far. Alright, I'm going to try and save my mana while he's doing this. Okay. Take more well-fed. Okay. Oh my god. Why am I having such problems with this fight of all fights? What an obscure... oh, there you go. I was going to say, what an obscure fight to lose on. Anyway. Kaboom. Got my amulet piece. I got... oh, wow. Hell yeah. Pedguin loves these. Let me tell you, these are rare as out. Look at that. You see loads. You really do. I never really valued these because they kind of do my head in a little bit. That's not bad at all. Well, there we go. Right, so we have a weapon to make, so let's go make our weapon. And then what we'll do is we'll do the gems tomorrow because I'm worried that this episode's going to be too long. And I always worry for episodes that are too long because I think people don't always have time to watch until the very end. So I try and keep them to a nice time every time, pretty much. It's always around 21 minutes. That's what I always aim for. Because I'm like, if you get... what I do is I record for a really long time, and I'm like, if you cut it down to 21 minutes, then you know you've got a solid 21 minutes. I'll take that. I'll open him up. There we go. See you later, Tavern Keep. Appreciate you, dude. Alright, let's go to this demon altar. And let's make our new weapon. Where is it? Is it down here? Does that not make anybody feel a little bit nauseous? It does me. Right. Okay, so that's there. Oh, there's actually another one down here. I just saw it on the map real quick. There we go. Okay. Right, so it's called the Beak. And does it fire bullets? Does it fire arrows? Alright, it must fire bullets then. So let's head to the homeland. Now, do I have an arms dealer? That's the question. You know what? I might not, actually. Do I have one? I got a painter. I got this dude. Let's see, because I might actually have some bullets. Oh, I think I have 100 of them in that one chest that I kept opening up earlier. So let's have a little look inside. Give me the bullets. I think it's... Yeah, it's this one. Okay. It's so dark. I wish it wasn't so dark. Oh, that's cool. That's actually quite powerful, isn't it? Yeah, that's really quick. It's huge as well. Oh, now I'm torn on which one I want for the thumbnail. I think I'm going to go for that one now. Alright, well anyway, I'm going to end today's episode there, guys. Be sure to let me know about those New Year's resolutions. I want to know. Do you guys set them? Let me know. If you guys could leave a like, I would honestly much appreciate it. I say it every day. You're probably bored of hearing me say it, but yeah, I remind you because it's important. Alright, have a great day, everyone, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.